Hello everyone and welcome to Not Our Podcast, where my chaotic friends and I share our thoughts and experiences about uni life, interesting situations we faced, and more. I'm your host Arika, and today we are going to talk about internship. Some of us have completed our internship, whether during or before the pandemic, while a couple of us haven't done it yet. Here we'll share our stories when we were interning, and for those who haven't done it, they'll share what they expect later on. Enjoy!
Nasi Hainam.
Of course, it always starts with that.
Are you surprised?
She's craving for a dick. I just let it pee.
We were in silence and I thought like we can finally start smooth this time.
No. We have to start with Nasi Hainam.
It's more material for your director's cut.
There's just one cut, Ben.
You know, maybe like one day you want to release like an uncut version of our podcast.
Or like snippets of the cut versions. So like the behind the scenes.
More work for me? Great. Okay, anyways.
Mine would work
we'll
literally paste paste in the entire mess.
Yeah, but in my files they're already cut, so I need to put them in again and remove the noise and stuff.
Okay, never mind then.
Or just the start of our podcast. It's always chaos. The very start, you know.
Anyways, yeah, let's get on with it. It's already like 1 minute. We wasted 1 minute on it. Okay.
Right.
So our topic today is internship.
Yay!
A couple from our team still haven't gotten their internships yet, and then Glenn cannot be here because he's losing his mind on his thesis.
What's his thesis?
Sad.
And JS didn't get to intern outside, but like online. There's his uni still found a way for it.
The sigh.
So yes, let's get to it. And I usually start with me, but this time I'll start second, because I know someone here is very eager to flex on us. So we'll have Natasha go first.
Oh.
What,
It's
me?
her, okay.
I'm not
Go
eager
ahead.
to flex.
Well, in the group chat you
flex.
were like, yay, I can flex now.
Flex on it.
I don't even remember that anymore. Anyway,
I can screenshot it and send it to you later.
please do. Yeah. So, I interned like on 3 different companies since 2017. Do you want to start from the 2017 one or the latest one and go backwards?
Let's go forward so it's not confusing.
Alright, so 2017, I interned in this ad company. It's as a graphic designer. That was before I started uni, so because I have connections. Like my mom's friend's husband is the client there, so he's a good client with this company. So he suggested me, and I was told to like, oh yeah, send your CV. So yeah, I got that intern slot before uni, which is great because I get experience first. Yeah, I interned there for like a month before I started uni. Well, I really enjoyed it, I suppose, but I feel like I would be more happy if I were to do illustration internship. Yeah, I was not that good in illustration yet back then. It's 2017, but I was getting there, and I thought, I kind of want to intern as an illustrator than as a graphic designer because it's so much more fun. I thought, and then yeah, well, I enjoyed it, and the people there are really nice. I think one of the best experience is going for an ad shoot. Well, yeah, like Dika experience. It's like we start very early in the morning and finish very early in the morning. Well, my mom told me to go home first because I was pretty young So yeah, she just I don't feel safe if you were to stay too long. So just go home at midnight at least. I was like, okay, sure, mom. Wait, is my Audacity recording? Yeah, it's recording.
Oh God.
Yeah, just cut that part out.
No, it's in.
All right, where was I?
Going home
where
at
was I?
midnight.
All right, going. Yeah, at least go home at midnight. My mom told me, so I was like, oh, sure. Yeah, but it did not end there. The editing part is just the same as when you're shooting it. So starts early in the morning, ends early in the morning. I go home at midnight. And since we're doing ads for food products, we also get samples of that food product from the company. So free food, yay! That was from 2017 ad company. Next is after I go to uni, it was with my lecturer. He offered me an intern slot in his company. I was like, oh hell yeah! So like yeah, I interned with him. I think it was because he saw my animation final project and thought, you know what, I think she's gonna be good. So like he doesn't even ask for my CV, no interview. I just went right into this company and just started working with him. It was for like 2 months or so, and I was as an animator and graphic designer. Yeah, the people there are much more friendlier, and I connect with them more than with my intern in 2017. It's this one is 2019. Yeah, 2019, I think. 2019. And like they're around my age ish. Some are around my age, others are below 25, so we're all pretty young, and it's a small team, so we work really well together, and it's really fun, and most of them are weeps, so I connect with them like immediately. Yeah. I mean, I like graphic design, but it's boring. So even though I enjoyed the company, I don't enjoy the work. It was, I excel in it, but it's not something I enjoy, and I still thought like, you know what, I want to be an illustrator, so I want to intern in an illustration studio. So, you know what, I'm just gonna work towards this one studio. It's notoriously known for having high standards, and people from my uni for years have already tried applying, but they kept getting rejected, including my TAs at the moment. Which is why when I told, hi, I kind of need help with critiques on my artwork, so I can improve. I want to intern in this studio. And one of the TAs actually laughed at my face. Like, I was just, yeah, I know it sounds impossible and all that, but yeah, I just laughed with her about it. But like, in my head, I was like, just you wait, I'm going to be accepted there. I will be the first student in 5 years to be accepted there. Because the last student who got accepted in that studio was 5 years ago, like quite a while ago, and he was really good. So, being that determined, I just kind of, out of pure spite, I tried improving as much as I can. And guess what? I got accepted. So like, in your face. Yeah, so in the end, I did get accepted, and I did go into illustration studio. I interned there for a month because COVID. Well, actually, 3 months. 3 months. Well, not exactly 3, but like almost 3. Yeah, I don't really remember the months and so. But it was really fun working as an illustrator. Much more fun than as a graphic designer and animator. Yeah, the people there are all weeps, and they greet me by saying like, "Hey, may I see your art? I want to see your art style," something like that. And like they can tell my personality and all that based on our art styles and all that. They're really pros, and it was really impressive. I can see how they work, and they're really quick. They're very experienced. Also, when they told me to help refine some stuff, they give me the rough version, but when I looked at the rough version, it looks like it's finished already. It's just that good. And I was like, wait, what am I supposed to revise here? It's already so good. So I end up just making it neater and all that stuff, but it was really enjoyable. But like after like 1.5 months, I was just kind of getting bored because it's like I mentioned previously, hobby and work, it becomes stress. Just I just kind of got burned out because I'm basically doing what I love, but at the same time I'm adding stress to doing what I love. So yeah, it just kind of made me stressed out and burned out. So in the end, after that internship, even though I am very proud to have been accepted in that studio, I grew a lot. I think studios are not really for me. So in the future I plan to do freelance. And after that, I haven't interned anymore. But right. At the end of the internship, the company offered me again to if you want to work or intern again, just come to us. We'll accept you gladly. I was like, yes, all right, sure. I'll keep that in mind. I mean, that was a huge achievement because I started out with people laughing at me for wanting to intern there, to actually getting that intern slot there and even getting offered to work there afterwards. So that was a huge achievement personally. What else am I? I think that's all.
Well then, congratulations. It sounds like your career path is very successful.
So you're actually
Thank you.
fixing. I thought like you're yeah.
Yeah, well, it was successful, I suppose, in a way, but like I discovered that studio life is not really for me.
Yeah. Still, well, it's good that at least you experienced it, so you know.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we start with the best here. I think the rest of us aren't gonna live up to that.
No, it's alright. It's alright. I'm sure you guys are doing well
I
too.
haven't even
like
interned
Rafi,
yet, but okay.
Rafi interned in our old school as a teacher.
That's some fun stories right there.
Mr.
Teaching
Rafi.
assistant.
Same difference. Yeah,
Sir
go on,
Rafi.
Rafi.
Oh yeah, sure. We'll get to Rafi first.
No, it's okay,
Actual
Dika.
Intern experience.
Alright, Dika.
No, this is a good segue already.
Alright, I guess it's me then. So yeah, I interned in our old school as a teaching assistant, and then I substituted a teacher for a few months. So yeah. So the first time I interned was 2018, I think. Yeah, 2018. 18, and then I interned for 6 months. If I got that right, 6 months, I think. For the first few months, I was teaching grade 6. Yeah, cool kids, but very annoying.
Spill the tea, Rafi. Spill the tea.
Okay, the first time I got there, I was with this one teacher, right, and then the students were outside, like looking at the through the window. It was like, "Hey, there's a new teacher," and then I could hear it from inside the classroom. And I was like, "Oh my goodness, this is gonna be hell." And then they got so excited. They come in. They sit nicely, properly. At first, I thought they were good kids. At first, okay, so
At first.
And then the whole.
Then what happened?
And then the floodgates opened.
so there there are 4 classes, right? Courageous, gracious, glorious, virtuous.
Same
The first
class
one, I
names?
think. When we were there, I think we had courteous, not courageous.
Oh, right, true.
Who was the first class? I forgot. But yeah, they all sat very nicely, and then the teacher that I was under with, she introduced me, and then she asked me to introduce myself, and I was like, yeah, my name is Mr. Rafi. It feels so weird to call me Mr. The first time, like, Mr. Rafi. Yeah, I was a student here, and blah 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 blah, and then they were like, oh my goodness. and they started asking questions that went to personal stuff. So, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? And I said, I think that time I didn't had one. I had one. It was my ex. Yes. I was with my ex. So I said yes. And then they were like, yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
What the actual fuck? Kids nasty.
And then they were like, see, he has a girlfriend. Don't do anything. And then
Wait, what?
I was just laughing because
The tables
you know
have
kids
turned.
these days, like you know kids these days.
Tables have
They're
turned.
weird.
Fucking weird, man.
So I was with them for a few months, and then the principal told me that I had to teach other classes as well, other grades. I mean, so I started teaching grade 4, grade 5, and then grade 6 as well. So it was, so I was under many teachers, and then I had to learn what they were like, their teaching styles, because it's quite different from one another. So yeah. Yeah, I hate grade 4 the most.
Why?
They're so
Why?
annoying. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay.
Was it
Explain.
Was it like teaching
How annoying.
tiny little JS?
Tiny little, yes.
Why me though?
Big oof right
No,
there.
I think they were worse.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's a new record.
That's a new record right there. I mean, kids are demons, so
Agreed.
Yeah, it's worse than JS. I think JS was still handleable, but
wow.
but the kids that I thought was
beyond help.
Imagine using me as comparison.
I mean,
Imagine.
It's okay, JS. This makes you look good, you know.
compared to everyone else, you look like a saint.
I'd rather teach JS than those students.
Thank you.
Just-
I don't feel honored at all.
JS can still sit down and listen, but the kids, oh my goodness, they get so distracted.
What you mean during high school? He was the one that sat us down and taught us. Don't you remember math?
Values.
I don't remember anything. Anyways, yeah, Rafi, continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, we continue.
Where was I?
Sit down, not being able to be handled. What? Something
Yeah,
like
sure.
that.
Yeah. They were little demons. Okay, but yeah. So I was there for 6 months. 2019, I went back to college, to classes, then for 1 semester, and then I had to intern again. So I interned in the same place, just because I didn't find any place to work at.
He loves them.
So yeah. Also, before interning at our school, I was interning in some telemarketing company. So what we do is we sell stocks. So we have to call people from Hong Kong, South Africa, those places. So when I was interning there, like the third day, we were tested, right? We were to see who's qualified to work there, who's not. So when it was my time to be tested, I did it very nicely, but I was rushing it, and then the manager there, she was like, "You talk too fast. Repeat." And then she turns off the telephone, because we use the telephone to test, to be qualified, and then it goes straight to the manager. So the manager was the one who was testing us, and then after I repeated, it went well, and then we were asked to come down. There were 3 of us, and then the manager said that she likes me the best because my English is very fluent and blah 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 blah. And then I was like, oh thanks.
Is it really because of the English?
Oh, thanks.
No idea, because and then I was there for 5 days. I think the 4th day, it was very hectic because we had this quota to fill. We have to at least get 3 people to buy our stocks, and then the first day I didn't get anything. Like the first day of work came in, I didn't get any, and then the second day everyone was quitting.
What?
And so was I.
Wow.
Because I don't think that was my kind of work, right? You had to call people. Also, during the first day of my work, this South African dude, I think his name was, I don't know. It has Bless something. It has Bless in his name. So I called that guy, and then I asked, hello, is this blah blah blah? Are you interested in blah blah blah? And then he said, no, fuck you. And then before he turned his telephone off, I said, fuck off, and then I turned it off.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that's all the Rafi we know and love.
And then my supervisor was like, good job, you're one of us now. And then I was like, oh.
What? That was so random.
What?
So it's normal.
Okay, apparently it's normal.
Yeah, it's normal to be cursed at, and it's normal to curse back. So yeah, I guess. So yeah, that was before I was teaching. So back to interning at the school. So this is my second time teaching at the school. 2019. So this time the grade 6 students are in grade 7. And then grade 4 is in grade 5, grade 5 is in grade 6, and so on. So this time I had to teach more classes, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. During the first... No. Shoot, I forget. Which classes I taught first? I think it was grade 5. Was it grade 5? I think it was grade 5. Grade 5. So the first one I was with grade 5. I knew the students already, so it goes just like usual. Grade 6, and then was it grade 6? I think it was grade 6. Grade 6. I was pretty close with them. I enjoyed being in their classes.
They're much more stable, I think.
Grade 6? Oh my god, that voice crack. Grade 6? Grade 6 was better. I was pretty close with them. So when I was about to teach grade 4, it was pretty sad because I had to part with them. But we still meet at school, so it's fine. And then grade 4. Grade 4 is the worst.
Do elaborate.
Grade 4 is the worst. I'm getting PTSD from this. So at that time when I was teaching grade 4, I was with this teacher. She was pregnant at the time. And then a few months after being with her as her teaching assistant, she went on a leave to deliver her baby, right? And then weeks become months. I was teaching grade 4 alone. I was teaching grade 4 alone for months, and that was the worst experience ever. That was really draining, exhausting.
Why? What
Whatever
happened?
you want to use. So grade 4 are basically little demons. They run around. They run around. Some are very stupid for some reason. I have no idea why are they so stupid. It's grade 4. I have
Please give
videos.
us an example of their stupidity.
Wait, grade 4 is
Okay.
how old?
Grade 9 or 10, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so basically by 9 or grade 4, we know basic grammar, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Past tense, present tense, yeah.
Yeah, more or less.
One sec, let me look it up.
Oh, he has the evidence.
I have the evidence, and I
He
was
has all the evidence.
so mad at them. I didn't show, of course, because I was checking their final exams alone by myself.
And it infuriated you.
So that's like how many pages? For like 100 plus students, and I had to do it alone. I feel the pain that the teachers feel when I was in school. So when students ask, "Sir, what's my score? What's my score?" Not yet. Wait, I'm still checking. I feel the pain.
Yeah.
So
I remember doing that all my grade school days.
You're one of them, JS.
I used to do that.
Yeah, show me my score. Show me my score.
I feel called out. I used to do that.
yeah, fuck you guys. I feel the pain now. It's so painful.
Excruciating.
Yes. Okay, so I have this one. I have the test papers recorded. Cause I was so mad. I was so annoyed. I taught them everything, like the exact same thing that I said it will come out on the exams. So I put the words in a box, right? So they can just choose the words. And they had to find the synonyms of the word. So there's this one word, famished, right, in the box, and the synonym was hungry, right? So one student wrote the synonym of hungry was fancied. FANSIED, fancied. It's not famished, it's fancied.
Excuse me, what?
And it wasn't in the box.
It was in the box, famished or starving. They could have just chose starving, but no, it's fancied.
Oh, Lord,
There's more. There's more.
help me.
There's more.
Oh my god.
So
No,
on the
stop. This is
there's-
almost like torture.
it was torture for me to check 100 of those.
Oh, God.
Amaze, surprise, right? Surprise.
Uh-huh.
Then there's
Pleasantly surprised.
one student wrote wow.
I mean,
That's not wrong.
He's not wrong, but he's also wrong.
he's clever, this one.
Wow.
So
I like your words, I like your funny little words, little man.
the sentence was everyone was surprised, was amazed at her work of art.
Thank you.
Not yours, but yes, it's good. I like
Big
it.
oof right there.
So
Thank you.
you're welcome. So,
You know, if the
what's that?
what was it she or he? That one
No
answered
idea.
wow.
I forgot.
If that kid had answered "wow," that would actually be correct.
Technically.
It needs to be like
Wow.
it needs to be in its actual adjective form, but no, he just had to use a noun form.
Everyone was wow.
Was wow.
Yeah.
Her,
That's the thing.
Yeah.
they just wrote wow. And then there's more. I said
Oh, God.
hungry before, right? Hungry, famished.
Uh-huh.
And then this student from out of nowhere wrote misconscious.
What?
What?
Misconscious. I have no idea what that is.
Excuse me.
Is that a word?
No idea. It's MISCONCIOUS. Misconscious.
I don't think that's a word, but okay.
I don't
I
think
think
that's
I
a word.
saw you
Yes.
posting that on Instagram.
Yeah, I did post this on Instagram.
Is that a slang?
Let me Google it right now.
Because maybe like they watch like YouTube and stuff, and that's where the
Misconscious.
Misconscious, yes. And then
Conscious as in like conscientious, right? Misconscious as in like
conscious, yes, conscious. Yeah, conscious.
Nope.
No, I
Mis-
don't.
It's
Why
not a
I
word.
think-
It's not a word.
Exactly, it's not a word.
Well,
It's
there's
not
a
even on Urban Dictionary.
there's a username in Instagram called
Exactly.
Misconscious.
Exactly.
All right, we found the exact same thing. Yeah. I mean, like,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even in Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not even in Urban Dictionary. So
It's
it's like
not a
some
word.
slang we old people are left behind on.
It's not even a slang.
It's not
It's,
even in
not a
Urban
word.
Dictionary. So like, you know.
It's not even a slang.
it
Period.
doesn't exist. Period.
It doesn't exist. They just made it up. And
I
then,
mean, it's good if we can create a new word with new meanings.
It even
that's-
confused us. Yes.
Not
I
on an
guess.
English test.
But
Yeah,
not
but
on
not
an
on
English
English
test.
test.
You're correct. You create
It's
new words.
here's the thing. You don't say yeet on an English test when you say what is the synonym to throw. I mean, technically yeet is correct, but you don't say yeet. You know?
Yeet is already integrated. I think yeet is already in some dictionaries.
Yeah,
Oh
it is.
my god.
Yeah, in Urban Dictionary.
YOLO.
Yeah, in Urban
YOLO,
Dictionary.
No.
YOLO is-
like
yeah, YOLO is
actual
already in.
English
In actual
dictionaries.
dictionary. Damn.
Like YOLO as well. YOLO is already like in dictionaries as well.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe like the kid just doesn't know the answer, so he or she made up a new word like just to fill it in.
Yeah, no idea. And then another with the hungry one. They said famished is not the answer. It's not famished. It's so the synonym of hungry, according to them, is very hungry.
Not wrong. Not wrong. Not wrong.
Well, technically,
wrong.
yeah, that's right.
I mean, you
Not
can't exactly
wrong.
fault her. Fault
Yeah.
that answer. I think.
Yeah.
You can exactly fault that answer.
No, it's wrong. It was in the box. You can just choose. Okay, so there's more.
But
Yeah.
there are like the choices in the box, right? Rafi said.
Yeah.
So like anything outside of that, it's their fault.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, it's actually okay. Never mind then. I
Yeah, it
retract
was
my
given.
statement. Yeah.
Like the words were given.
Yeah, it was given. It was in the box. It was multiple choice.
And then they still managed to.
It's
yeah.
like A B C D, and then they made an E.
Yeah, it's like A B C D E, but then like it. Yeah. This A B C D, but then they made E.
We're
So
gonna grow up to be inventors.
Yes,
you know,
indeed.
if I turn off my brain, and that's kind of honorable. Like that's something that's something I can respect. That takes balls. That takes balls.
but
That takes
these are
balls. But like
kids.
from a objective point of view, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
On one side you're like, that is brave, kid, but on one side it's like, no, bad.
I respect them though.
Yeah, cause
Why?
you feel them, JS. It's
Yeah. You relate to them. That's
Why are
why.
you so
Creativity.
You relate to them.
Creativity
And
defines
then there's
childhood.
this one
I mean,
student.
like, it's much better than leaving it empty if you don't know the answer. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
That is
yeah.
true.
Don't leave it empty. So this one student says the synonym of hungry is eat less.
Wait. I'm actually curious.
less.
eatless.
It's eatless.
Eatless.
You know,
Eat less.
Jess is right. They're inventors.
Yeah, they're gonna be inventors in the future.
That's in
Lord.
English, like 20, 30 years in the future. No,
Remind me their names once I see them on TV.
That's like going to be a word in like 30 years.
Probably.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. Let's see.
Probably, yeah.
And then
It's like eat less, but eatless.
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 There's one more with the hungry one. There's one more with the hungry.
How hard
So
is the
according to
hungry
this-
word?
No idea. So according to the
No
student,
idea.
hungry, the synonym of hungry is unfood.
You know, they're really onto something here. I'm starting to see a
I
pattern.
think they are really onto something, indeed.
This is the new generation rebelling against English's patchwork approach towards grammar. They're trying to make English more like the romantic language, more like German, more like French, or
Yeah.
They have games like
cobble together words together.
like if you've seen streamers or YouTubers like say random words, I think they've taken that.
Perhaps.
They've
But
watched
Maybe.
of those.
maybe.
God, you sound like so much of a GG, I swear.
Yeah, the Jazz already sounds like a old man.
Yeah, so GG.
So GG.
So GG.
I really want to get in touch with them. Maybe they'll give me money when they're old, as in fact.
That's
So,
like that's yeah.
I taught them everything, like exactly the same thing before the exam. So I have no idea where they got this from.
Did you,
and then
did you
there's
like remind them after you return the test papers, like, why did you write this? Something.
I did. I talked to them. I checked the test papers with them. So and then there's this there's a picture of a few shoes in a rack, right? And then the instruction is to write a sentence based on the picture using a lot of, a few or a lot. I don't know, or something. And then this student wrote this. Oh, sorry, let me see what this student wrote. The student wrote something. They wrote, there are few shoes on the rack.
Shoes. Shoes things. Shoes things.
Shoes isn't like.
The
Shoes.
plural form of the plural form of shoe.
Shoes.
Oh, shoes. Oh,
Shoes, yeah.
Alright.
Shoes.
Okay, but for this,
Shoes.
I can kind of like get where the kid is coming from. Like maybe he thinks like
God.
shoes is a whole word on itself. So like shoes.
Shoes.
Yeah, so it's
Shoes.
Yeah, well, I mean, fair enough, because, like, who says shoe? Who says shoe?
it's rarely
My shoe.
used. Like I lost a shoe.
Yeah,
maybe
well,
yes.
unless you're
my shoe.
referring
Lost
to
the
just
shoe.
one.
Yeah, because you know, you don't get exposed to people using the singular form of shoe a lot. It's usually, oh, get me my shoes, or I lost my shoes, I want to buy some shoes.
Yeah, like who steals only like one shoe and then leaves the other behind?
They're
Yeah.
assholes if they do that.
Okay, yeah, Rafi, continue.
It's a
Okay, so the nightmare from grade 4 is done. I got moved to grade 7 now. My ex-students.
Yay!
Okay, so they know me well. They already got close to me. So grade 7, a few months. Just wait. I taught them like 2 months or something, a month more. And then just a few weeks after teaching them, some students got a crush on me.
Fuck.
Makes sense.
you
Makes
are
sense.
Oh fuck.
That is surprisingly
Like,
I
common.
mean, yeah. I mean,
Like,
yeah.
no joke. If I remember correctly, that is surprisingly common.
Even
And in
I
this
mean,
case, it's Rafi. So
yeah. I mean,
Especially in the younger ones, especially like in the like junior high. The younger they are, the more likely they are to develop crushes on you. Especially especially around that age.
I do remember like one of the students in our batch actually. You guys remember Sir Ferdinand? Sir Ferdinand?
yeah,
Yeah.
someone. Okay,
Someone
don't
had a
mention
crush
the
on
name.
him. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna say who.
But yeah, I think it's not actually that weird. Yeah, it's not that
pretty
weird.
normal. Hell, it's even like a yeah, never mind. As in, like, it's pretty normal.
I know it's normal, but the thing is, like, this one student, for some reason, like, I was helping them with the iPads, right? We were gonna do Kahoot.
iPads?
iPads. Yeah, they have iPads now, Dika.
Was it provided by the school or
It was
each of them have?
unfair. It's pairs, like pairs. They have,
But like,
they were pairs.
It's a school iPad.
It's a
like
school
the
iPad.
our old school provided iPads?
I know exactly. When I first found out, I was like, "This is unfair." I have nothing. We have nothing.
To be fair,
iPads,
if we had
yeah.
iPads, we would be playing games on it. Like, I know some students won't focus.
I ain't gonna use that iPad other than playing.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna play Temple Run for the whole day.
They limit the thing, so yeah.
Oh, we'll find a way. Our batch will find a way.
Yeah.
Our batch always find a way.
Oh, there is always a way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Remember when
you've been with kids long enough, I think, Rafi, to not underestimate them.
I know, yeah.
I still remember like when we brought a USB filled with CS 1.6, if I'm not mistaken, and we just copied it into the school computer and just like, hey, where'd you get that? USB.
Yo, remember Attack on Titan?
It was a source for me, for my batch, not like
Oh yeah,
1.6.
something. It's not 1.6, 1.5 or something.
Oh, is
I
it
remember playing
the
LAN for that though.
Rafi Attack on Titan, the browser game?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
browser game.
remember that too.
Yeah, that shit was
Fucking
fun.
browser games. There's like this no way to block that.
Exactly.
One of my friends actually undid a block. No shit. Like
That's okay. Yeah, don't underestimate kids.
they undid a block.
It's crazy.
He even taught me how to do it. I can't learn it, but like he somehow learned that autodidact.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Don't underestimate kids.
Yeah, don't underestimate
And
kids.
it's iPad, Rafi.
That's
Okay.
an iPad. I mean, to be fair, iPads are hard to crack. They're iPads.
Yeah, it's-
Apple is hard
Apple.
to crack.
Yeah, it's Apple.
Just drop them from the second floor, it will crack.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Not that kind of
Oh,
track.
I hate you.
Oh yeah, so I was helping this pair of students with their iPads, and then there's this one girl who suddenly touched my face. She was like putting her hand on my cheeks. I was like okay, and then I just left. And then there's this one student who gave me a love letter with
Okay, that is new. This is new. This is new.
That's
I've
right.
never heard
So-
this before outside of anime.
I gotta say, they're really brave.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are really brave. So the student is
I bet they don't prepare you for. I bet they don't prepare you for that at school.
no, no. So this student, we're quite close because we meet every weekend at the church. She's in the same church as me, so we know each other. We talk, blah 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 blah. But I didn't know that she has a crush on me, and then every time she took a picture with me, I was like, okay, I'll just do this, smile. And then on Valentine's Day, she gave me a love letter with pictures of her and me, and then
You, FBI.
and then she wrote something like, thank you for listening to my problems at school, thank you for blah blah blah, and then at the end she wrote I love you, but and then at that time I was with my ex, so she wrote, oh iya lupa, you already have someone. And I was like, what is this?
Yeah, judging by your work record in your first year of teaching, you might want to need to get some professional training on how to deal with that kind of shit.
Yeah, I was not prepared at all. Yeah, but the boys are annoying. I want to punch them in the face.
What happened?
There's this one kid who's so fucking cocky. He's so fucking cocky. His hairstyle is so shit. No, no, it's a different kind of cocky.
I was cocky as fuck. I'm still cocky as fuck, but
Yeah, but your kind of cocky it's fine. It's fine for me. But his kind of cocky, I wanna bash my fist in. Yeah, he was like, sorry, blah 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 blah. And then I was like, no. Oh, blah 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 blah. You cannot, yeah. And then I was like,
What is this, Dracula?
blah, 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 blah. The point is, it's so fucking annoying. Fuck you.
Wow, he called the name.
Okay. Even the name.
He's just calling out.
That's not intense emotion right there.
Censor that out, Dika.
Nah.
Dika, please. Or not. I'm not gonna show it anyway.
Intense emotion right there.
It's fine, right, Rafi?
No, it's not fine. Dika.
Alright, fine, I'll censor it.
Also, this dude, the one that I said the name, Jack. Jack. Okay, Jack has a crush on the girl that has a crush on me. So it's like a love triangle, but it stops right on me because I don't love the girl or the boy.
Maybe you like Jack, you know? Who knows? like people say the hate and the love position like in your brain is really close.
Oh, that's so gross.
Either way, FBI open up.
FBI.
Yeah.
Hey, you can wait until they come of age. Like 10-year age gap is fine.
No thanks.
It's
No
out the
thanks.
right gap.
I'm not gonna do that. No. I already have a girlfriend. I'm not gonna touch a single student. No.
Don't use the word touch, please.
touch, please.
What's the right choice for the word? Not touch. It's not touch.
Just don't get involved, that's it.
Yeah, not get involved with them.
I shall not involve myself with any under my tutelage.
I think the more we try to make it sound right, the worse it sounds. So let's stop right there.
Yes. Don't be like my
Don't get
lecturer.
involved.
He asked me to sleep with him. I said no.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, that happened.
That's a different story for a different day.
That's so weird though,
It's
Natasha.
so fucking creepy, okay? I was creeped out.
It's so fucking creepy.
Oh my god.
Okay, anyhow.
Keep going.
Jack had the audacity to DM me. Wait, let me see.
What did he DM you? What the
He
fuck?
DM'd me. So this dude was like, wait, hold on. Let me see if I have that. Oh, I do. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I'm reading DMs, okay? Okay, Jack says, "Sir, I hope you're happy with her." And then I was like, "Huh? By her you mean?" And then insert the girl's name. And then he said, "Don't tell her that I know." And then I replied, "You think I'd be with her?" Question mark. And then I was laughing. And then I said, Are you trying to joke? Are you trying to make a joke or something?" And then he was like, "It's fine that you don't want to admit, but good luck." What the fuck, dude? And then I was so mad. I said, I know you're smart. Try thinking next time." And then he was like, "Okay, that's it."
God, you sound like a GG already. I know you're smart.
Kids these days.
The "I know you're smart" line. It's like teacher talk where like I'm so fucking pissed at you right now. And if I can probably I want to hurl so many insults at you right now, but I can't because of professional standards. It's like
Yes.
I know you're smart. I got that a lot. I know you're smart. Like at that point, like I know, like okay, I should stop talking.
That one whole sentence, I know you're smart,
I know you're smart.
it contains so
like-
much hatred.
I know, right? That's like that even stops me. Like every time,
Passive aggressive.
yeah. I always stop talking every time the teacher pulls that one out. Okay, fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah, if it's one of you guys, I'd say, are you fucking dumb? But no, it's a student,
If
so yeah.
it's someone professional and you challenge them and they compliment you, that's like, yeah, that's the end of the rope. You're done there.
Danger zone. It'll be less threatening if the teacher just outright says, "Okay, you're a fucking dumbass."
Oh my god.
It'll be less threatening, no joke. Like,
It'll be less threatening because the teacher will be threatened to be fired.
Yeah.
No,
I was thinking about my
like,
joke.
even like barring that, like I know you're smart. There's like if like a fucking JoJo characters have the go characters appear.
Also, I think I think I answered something from the chat, but I don't know what. I don't remember, but I think it's on the line like, are you crazy? Are you dumb or something? And then yeah, I answered that, so he can't screenshot and put it somewhere. So yeah, that's my internship story. What about yours, Dika?
First of all, shout out to all the teachers out there for bearing with kids. Checking the exams, all those things. Also, our teachers, thank you so much.
Thank
For
you.
handling
You
us.
may not
I'm
know
sorry.
us,
I'm
but
sorry
for
for
bearing
being so
with us.
talkative. My bad.
Yeah, okay.
For
Yeah.
bearing with us to the very end.
Now that we're adults, we know how frustrating it can
understand.
be.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So, yeah, that's all from you, right, Rafi?
Yep. That's all.
So, yeah, my internship, it was in a production house that deals with clients making commercials, corporate videos. And then there was it was already quite a big production house. We had a client that's not from Indonesia, international, a client that actually is involved with countries worldwide. And so like
Nice.
the client actually was speaking in English, and I was like, it's my time to shine. Because like really
So how did you fuck up?
good
You
question.
immediately go to that.
I mean, this is an obvious setup. Okay, how did you fuck up?
No. I didn't mess things up. It's just that when we actually met the client, they had a translator, even though like the translator isn't always active, because people from the production house will also actually try to speak English. What I did help with was that after we showed I think it was either the rough cut or fine cut. We showed the cut already, and then we had a break. And during that break, I was asked to like make the subtitles for the video, and I didn't have a problem with the English. I just had a problem using a MacBook. I very rarely use Apple products before, and like Premiere Pro in a MacBook without a mouse, you have to like go
Oh, man.
slide the trackpad
What
to
the
the
hell?
subtitle.
It's like using a MacBook for those who aren't. If you're not acquainted with a MacBook, it's like using super tech that you don't understand. In all honesty.
So like I got help as well. Like there's another person, also a production assistant there that can speak English enough. Like it's not totally fluent, but it's enough. So I survived that encounter, and we've talked about how much lack of sleep that I had a problem with during interning. But like besides that, it actually went well. I'm also I learned quite a few things, experiences, and then also like maybe lessons for people outside about the production house. I worked as a production assistant intern, and then we find apparently they use stock footage a lot. So like you go to
Then you remove the watermark.
and then problem is like sometimes the director wants a certain stock footage, like very specific. Like one time, in Palembang there's the iconic bridge, the Ampera Bridge.
Yeah, Bear Bridge.
But like
No, okay.
so
Okay.
yeah, iconic bridge in Palembang. So like because the scene was that there's a whole futuristic screen and it shows different parts of Indonesia by showing the iconic places. But like this certain shot, the director wants like it shows the Ampera Bridge, but also showing kids jumping and playing in the lake, or wait, river. Yeah, sorry, in the river. And like that certain shot, I spent like days trying to find it, and I couldn't find it. So like the production assistant found an alternative for that. So yeah, that's one problem I found, but it's not actually that big of a deal. And I kind of, when I was interning, like the production assistant, like my supervisor or like those above me, like often tell me that I'm so hard at work, even though I didn't feel any different. Because yeah, again, it's like a job, you gotta be professional. So I always try to work when there's work. Like I rarely take a break, but the thing is, there's not always that much work. So sometimes I spend my time watching YouTube videos, or even like there was this time where I wanted to work, but there was nothing to do. So I just sat outside in the office. There was like another room, but like I was outside that certain room. Everyone was hanging out there. And then they invited me in. I thought they were hard at work or something. Apparently, they were all watching The Witcher from Netflix.
Lol.
And then like later on, they ordered food from outside, like snacks like martabak, and then or otak-otak like fish cakes. And then we just shared it all around. It was such a chill place. Also, fun part in the production house, there were cats.
Nice.
Damn it.
Nice.
Yes. So that was fun. And the biggest problem I have during internship was my colleague. You guys have heard
What
of him.
happened?
Is it the one that ditched most of his work on you?
Somewhat. It's just that
The late one.
okay, so it's just that. So first, since we intern on behalf like my campus, because like it's actually like an internship semester, right? So the production house, they think it's best if we get a personal project. So we actually did something of our own during interning, and our project became a documentary of how a production house works. Like the two of us works on it. And a documentary, our reference was the Netflix series. There's a documentary called Don't F with the Cats. I still don't swear on this, but yeah, it's in the title. And then we watched the reference. We made the questions. The problem is that, like, if I'm not mistaken, at first we planned, since there are like two projects for the production house, project A, project B. I was assigned to project B. My colleague was assigned to project A. We record the documentary, and at first we were planning that like he edit the footage for project A, and then I edit the one for project B. But then I ended up editing footage for both projects, project A and B, and then like so in the end, he didn't do any of the editing of documentary. Like, it's fine if it's fiction, because like I know the order of the shots, at least there are guides. But like for documentaries, you gotta scroll through like all the footage to find the fillers and then anything that's appropriate to the conversation, to the discussion that's going on. So that's like basically I was the one who had to also plan all those things. So that's the editing part. And then the music part, at first I searched for some music and then I gave him the reference. I gave him the reference for the music already. Like, also I chose like free royalty music in case we want to use it. And he was like, we're not gonna use any of them. So I thought he was gonna find the music later. And after I finished editing, since I thought he had the idea of which music to use, I gave him the final rough cut. Like I was done editing the footage. He was like, "Where's the music?" And then I told him he gotta find the music, and I think he was kind of disappointed, but like he still did it at least. And then what I hate the most is that we were supposed to submit it on Monday to the production house to show the project, and then I gave him the file 2 weeks before that submission date. I was already done with everything. Like I wanted to just let it go. And then on that D-Day, he contacted me like, how come some of the files are missing? Like he just opened it on the submission date. He was supposed to still like color grade it, put in the music.
Oh my god.
And like add some footage a little bit. And yeah, on the D-Day, he just suddenly contacted me like, why are some of the files missing? Like I told him,
I don't know, dude. Oh my god.
I'd go apeshit.
I would go ballistic on that guy already, in all honesty.
So
I
but
would
don't you
definitely
like
go
ask for
ballistic.
updates? Like ask for updates occasionally. Hey, have you done this? Have you done that? Like that.
he did, but that was like when the shooting projects weren't even done. Or like nearing the end. Like it's obvious that I'm working on it every day. And he's like, are you done yet? Are you done yet? So he kept on asking me if it was done. And when it was done, he didn't work on it immediately. He waited for the submission date.
Yeah, but do you ask him like, hey, have you started this or not?
No.
So keep tabs on him like a child.
I trusted
you
him. It was a big mistake, I know.
Big mistake.
Yeah, some people just treat them like children. That's like their only choice sometimes.
He was also like a year above me in campus.
Yeah, treat them like children.
Age does not matter.
And
if someone's a douche, someone is a douche.
And yeah, he gets kind of like, I think he kind of acts like all-knowing around me. You know, it's just that the tone he speaks in.
The senpai superiority.
Yeah, the senpai superiority thing.
Yeah.
all my senpais just sound defeated.
And then, yeah, there was also that part where like I was writing my internship report. Like we haven't consulted our lecturers yet. We have different professors. And then I was writing it down, just, try to have as much as I can before I show it to the lecturer so we can discuss it. And then he told me like, why are you writing it? You don't need to write it. Just go empty-handed to the professor.
It's nice. It's your stuff. It's up to you how you do it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fuck off, dude.
Luckily, I didn't trust him. And I went to the professor and everything went well, the discussion and stuff. So, yes, that part is annoying. And then he was also gossiped by the people in the production house. That was already a very bad sign for internship. Like he was also interning there for the semester. So yeah, that was a very bad sign for him. Because like there were...
Yeah, definitely. If people are already talking about you, then yeah, that's bye-bye.
If they're talking about you for good things, then that's still okay. But if they're talking about you for like the silly things, then that's a bad sign.
Yeah. One of the worst parts, like often when I talk about him, let's say like my supervisor asked me about like my personal project, how's it going? And then I said, I'm working on this. And then my supervisor would say like, you should delegate some of the projects, some parts of the projects to your friend. And then, well, I said like I couldn't because like I need to edit this chronologically.
Yeah,
that word. That word. So like it can't really be divided because like it will kind of destroy the whole structure. And then, yeah, so there's that part. And another time, I heard my supervisor talk about my colleague in a way like this incident. Even to me, it sounds really bad. So like his supervisor asked
Your
him. Your
colleague supervisor or
what? My colleagues.
Your colleagues.
So like we have this big supervisor that supervises both of us, and then there's like another supervisor that's like above us, that's like smaller. So like that is assigned to each of us. So like we have big supervisor and then a personal supervisor. And then like his personal supervisor asked him why he did this mistake. Like I forgot what the mistake was, but it was kind of simple. But like he could just answer honestly, or like or apologize, like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll do better next time, for example, or accept his mistake. But like instead his answer was like, oh, this is just an internship, I'll do better later when it's a real job.
Yikes.
That's such a bad answer.
That is big yikes right there.
I cringe. God. I cringe.
That is big yikes. Honestly, if that comes out of his mouth, any scouter in the vicinity just like left him.
I think he has mental damage.
Yeah, Jess, he's like,
Probably.
Yeah, Jess, you can relate?
The fuck you mean by that?
I know even you're not that bad. Okay,
I'm never gonna be that bad. It's not. I'm not that bad.
Yeah, you're not that bad.
anyways, yeah.
Man, that's insane.
So and then he also
Yeah, that guy is actually insane.
often is often absent in the office. Quite a few times, all of a sudden he just said like he has diarrhea, so he couldn't come. So I mean, maybe it's right, maybe he has bowel problems. But like it was quite often that my supervisor was getting suspicious, like literally telling me, I think he's just giving us an excuse. And then my supervisor told me like, don't you realize? Like he gave this excuse when he was supposed to wake up early to join this location scout or something. And also another time, this is still about my colleague. It's also a huge performance drop. He told me the night before, like, oh, Dika, like tomorrow early in the morning he has to go location scouting. And location scouting, you need to go at like 6 a.m. in the office, I think, or like 6:30. It's really early. Or say 7 a.m. We usually start working at 10 a.m. So like that was really early. The 7 a.m., 6 a.m. And then his house is pretty far. He says like he has to wake up at 4 a.m. In the morning to leave for work. And then the night before, he asked me like, Dika, for tomorrow, if I don't wake up, if I wake up late, I'll contact you and you'll go to join the location scout, even though that was his job. And then
No, that's gonna be his
What?
excuse.
Yeah, and then I asked him why is he gonna wake up late, just like use alarms and stuff. And then he said, I'm going to meet with my friends. And then the next day, so I set my alarm to like actually 4 a.m. I actually just follow his orders. Yeah, I set it to 4
Why?
a.m.
Why would you follow his orders? Oh my god.
Fucking douche.
He's gonna use you.
I mean, thing is, it's gonna be important footage. And then, yeah, so I woke up at 4 a.m. And really, he woke up late. He told me to go. And then during the location scout, the producer asked me, like, where's your friend? Why are you with us? And then I told him the truth. I just bluntly said, like, he said,
that guy is never gonna get work done. Period.
yeah, I just told the producer. He told me last night to wake up earlier in case he wakes up late and tell me to go. And then the producer kind of scolded me, but like scold in a way that not that aggressive way, but like kind of on my side, like
Yeah, it's
Formality.
like
He scolded you as a formality.
yeah,
Yeah.
like dude, if he's telling me, dude, if he says that, just leave it be. It's his responsibility. He's the one who has to go.
Mhm.
So yeah, there's also that performance drop.
God,
he knows.
that's
He
so
knows.
bad.
Yeah, and problem with absences is that, of course, it's internship. You gotta even if it's not internship, I guess you gotta tell your supervisor why you're absent, right?
If you don't have a good reason, just
Yeah. I think there was this time where he was so absent so often, he just didn't say anything. And then like the HR asked me what happened to him. I said I don't even know. Like he didn't contact me at all.
Are you like his manager or something?
I mean, he's on my level, so he's the only one, I guess, close enough. And then in the afternoon, I asked the supervisor if they knew anything, what happened to him, why is he not here? And then he just said, like, apparently he just called in sick, like in the afternoon, when he was asked. So don't do that. Don't just...
That's a yikes from me, dog.
Yeah, don't just disappear while interning.
I mean, disappearing while interning is generally just a bad idea.
Yeah.
It's what we call in the industry a bad idea. A clusterfuck.
It's very, very unprofessional.
Yeah. Although, like, what really ticked me off was the internship report, where I told you guys about this already. Well, where he almost like plagiarized my work, because
that is unacceptable.
yeah, I was editing and working on my internship report, and then so to remind you, we had like project A, project B. We each get our own footage for each project, because we're getting the behind the scenes. And then he just casually told me like, oh yeah, dude, for the internship report, I'm gonna say I'm doing project B as well. I get the footage for project B. And it was like, just...
You were like, oh, no, I see where this is going.
The thing is,
You're too nice.
I'm too nice, but
Indeed.
This was like too far. So like I gave him a solution instead of scolding him. Like, cause there's project A, project B, and then there's like this small project where he didn't have to join, but like it can get extra footage. So like I told him, there's this project, why don't you just mention this one, because you actually joined this one. And he said, we'll see later. Luckily,
We'll see later.
Luckily later on, like I actually told the supervisor. So like in the internship report, it's compulsory that the supervisor checks your report and then sign it. And it depends though. Some supervisor doesn't really care. To my supervisor, I told her like, it's necessary from the campus for you to check. And then in the group chat, my supervisor asked my friend, where's your internship report? I thought it's necessary for me to read it. I mentioned it to her because like in case he plagiarized. And then my friend just told her like, no. My friend just said, oh, it's not necessary for you to check my internship report. So my supervisor just, that's it. But like in the end, I did ask my friend if he actually did put it in, and he said no. Hopefully that's true.
Yikes.
I think your supervisors are as mind blown as you are.
I think they know though.
I think they're as mind blown as in like, is this for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this guy for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
God.
Like fucking it. He's either an idiot
stupid,
or a brave
holy
fool. I'm betting my money more on the former.
I feel like everyone disliked him. Even this guy who's like pretty chill. He's the production unit or something. I forget. He was in charge of like equipments, and we borrowed the camera from him to record behind the scenes. And so this project C I was talking about before, they shot for 2 days. And my friend was like, okay, I'm gonna go for the first day of shoot. I'm gonna go for this project actually. Yeah, he volunteered to go for both shooting projects to get more footage. But like for the first day, I don't know if this was an excuse or if it was real. He said he was in the office already, and he can't find the camera. And on that day, I was shooting as well, and the production unit complained to me like, dude, your friend, I told him I left the camera in the office already. It's for him to take. But like in the end, my friend said the camera isn't there, so like he didn't actually join the first day of shoot, so he missed like a whole day of shooting that he volunteered for. I think it's also like because maybe the higher ups might blame the production unit for not leaving the camera in the office. But yeah, so I think it's still actually my colleague, not my friend, my colleague's fault.
No, he's no longer your friend after that.
That he didn't find the camera. I don't know if it was an excuse or if it was real. I guess I'm too nice, too trusting, but yeah.
You're too nice. People use you.
Still, I'm not gonna give up my kindness. But yeah, it's the biggest challenge.
It's part of who you are, I suppose.
I can relate.
The biggest challenge of internship was actually having another intern in the place. There's actually like another person who was hired as a graphic designer. She was still a student, and she was way better than my colleague. Like totally friendly and nice, and like actually hard at work. She's like, every time we chat during lunch or anything, she's like, "Oh, I'm worried about this next graphic design project they gave me. I want to find the producer. We need to discuss this. So like she's actually always active for work. So complete opposite, but I get the bottom one.
Oh, by the way, Tika.
Yeah?
Tika, I think it's very fortunate that you intern with that guy, because when people compare you two, you're much better than him in their eyes.
That's one thing I see.
That's
at least
that's
people
actually
can
the
see your
positive thing
true
you can-
value, I guess.
So like when my supervisor or like anyone tells me I'm hard at work, I'm like, oh, I guess he has some use after all.
Yes.
Lol. That's one way to put it, I guess.
And if you're looking at hell, Earth looks like heaven, right?
That is true.
Oh, and also tips for the listeners, maybe. For Natasha, she got her internship from Connections.
And hard work.
Yes, and hard work. Of course,
Especially
hard
the
work.
studio took hard work. How dare you? Only the first one.
Yeah, the last studio was hard work. And then for Rafi, I guess Rafi more Connections. Yeah, it was our old school.
Yep, connection.
While for me, it was just Googling.
Googling.
Yeah, I
Google.
just searched up like production house around this city, and then I tried. Even though the website didn't say they're looking for interns, I just tried sending my CV and email asking for internship, and that's how I got it. Like the one I got, even the production house didn't say they were looking for internship, but when in the interview they were actually pretty chill about like accepting interns. So yeah, if you're looking for internship, that's one way to get one.
Spam random companies.
Don't spam them.
spam.
At least be polite. Ask them first. Are you looking for interns? Or like, I am interested in interning to your company. Is it okay if I send you my CV? Something like that. Because that's what I do to that studio.
Well, I mean,
That is
that's
accurate.
You can do
corporate
that.
spam. Corporate
Send them
spam
to
is
me and
still
block me in.
spam.
And then
Corporate spam is still spam. It's still spam in essence. In spirit. That is still the same spirit.
Yes.
also know the company you're signing up for, because well,
Did you
of
have
course,
regrets
that's really
there?
important. Well, we were going to intern, so for my campus, the system is you get like the form and then you fill it in which companies you want to intern at. There are maximum 5, and then you give it to the coordinator in the campus, and then he will ask you about the companies, of course, and then sign it, approve if you may intern there. And my friend, this is like my good friend in campus, so he's not like as bad as that other colleague.
So you just consider him, basically you consider him as a friend and a reliable one.
His, I mean, like...
Or is he also not reliable?
He's reliable. He's a good friend, but he has his...
Own sets of problems?
Yeah.
Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day.
It's just that usually I push him to work harder. And this time where we fill in the form, we filled in 5, and then he also filled in 5 his research about like different place to work at. And there was this place where it's not a production house, and then the coordinator asked him, what kind of place is this? And then he was like, I don't know. Like, because it was shown in front of the so there's this room called the CDC Career Development Center in the campus, and then in front there's a bulletin board with like different jobs, internships. So he found it there, so he just write it down. He didn't research about the company, and the coordinator asked, and then he said, I don't know, and the coordinator really just scolded him, like chewed his ear out about not knowing what the company is. And then it's even worse because like the next name in the company is apparently like a cosmetics company, and they'll hire a content creator, but like when the coordinator searched about the company, apparently it was like located in some kind of market, some kind of fresh market. It really wasn't clear where it was. It seemed a bit shady.
Okay, yeah, that is actually pretty shady.
So again, he was scolded. But yeah, I guess that's my whole... I spoke too much. My bad. It's too long
fine.
now.
It's fine.
It's not fine
It's
for
alright.
me.
It's not
Alright,
like me
editor.
and Ben have anything to say anyways.
Precisely.
Yeah.
We are
Alright.
just here to offer clips.
Yes.
Have I mentioned about my second internship, the one with my lecturer? That there's that after I finished the intern, my lecturer went and told me like, hey, you know what? There's one guy in my company that actually has a crush on you. I was like, what? Wait, did I tell you that already?
You
No.
have not.
Not the crush.
Not
no.
yet. Not even the group.
No, not even.
Alright.
I mean,
Alright.
you told us about like a lecturer recommending you a certain company, but not the whole crush thing.
Oh, right. Okay, so, at my second internship, with my lecturer, he was like, after I finished, he just, hey, you know, there's a guy from my company who has a crush on you. He just told me after you left. I was like, I swear I did nothing. I don't even want someone to have a crush on me. I was just being myself. I don't want people to like me, okay? The guilt of having to like turn them down is so bad.
What?
So I was just doing stuff like I would always do.
Well, look on the bright side. You don't have to turn him down anymore.
Yeah, I suppose. After that, I was trying to guess who it is, but I have some suspicions on this one guy because after I finished intern, there's Comic-Con. It's 2019, before the COVID thing. Yeah, there's Comic-Con, and then he was like, hey, do you want to meet up in Comic-Con? I'm going with my friends, sorry. I'm a coward, alright. But we did meet in Comic-Con, and he was like, hey! So I have my suspicions, okay, but I don't know, man. Oh my god.
And here we say that girls are complicated.
Why? How is it complicated?
No. I was actually joking about like usually like us guys think that girls are complicated to understand, but then like it's also the same way for you.
Girls are
Yeah.
complicated.
Well,
Believe me. They are complicated beings.
Whoa,
I'm sure.
whoa.
Alright, yes. Alright,
I'm
yes.
friends with guys,
Okay.
like, I'm friends with you guys, like, all guys, but I still can't figure out.
Fine, not
People,
all
guys
girls
in
are
general.
complicated beings.
Girls are complicated. I
Saying
agree
that
with
from
that.
experience.
I agree
No, I
with
agree
Jason.
with that.
I agree
Girls
with
are
Jason.
Saying that from
complicated.
experience.
I can't say if girls or guys or who are complicated, but I know my mind is so blank I'm not complicated.
Only weeb
Dika
music
is probably
plays.
the most blunt person you'll ever meet.
Dun, 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 dun. It's all elevator music here inside my head. Really, know while we were having this conversation, I was like swaying side to side.
He's easily distracted. Please, someone take care of him.
I don't know. I just started swaying.
If Dika is ever lost, please send him back our way.
You mean the fucking collar, Dika?
Just put it in the lost and found bin. I'll be fine. It's where I belong.
Not the trash.
Yikes!
Same.
Yikes!
Anything else, Natasha?
Aside from that crush, not much. Yeah, nothing else. I just thought you should know. You guys should know. I haven't touched you now.
On the bright side, someone wants you.
Oh god, I don't want
A
people.
lot of girls wants her, you know?
That's yeah, never mind.
Damn it.
Okay, let's go to Jess.
I haven't even had my internship though. Wait, I had it, but
Yeah,
not
so
the
like,
normal
Tell us
method.
the wonders of this virtual internship.
Yeah, so it's like I'm supposed to have my internship on July of 2020 when everything starts to crumble because of the pandemic, and the school still forces us like, oh, you still need to go to internship. Like, I mean, how? Through online, of course. We'll send your teacher like to the place where you're supposed to have internship. And like the next day after that announcement, my teacher was like, do I really have to go there? Do you guys really want me to go there? I was just like, if you don't mind. I mean, our teacher is like, oh, not teacher, it's professor. He's like a chill dude. So yeah, we just told him that we're just gonna give you like some random reports and just accept it, okay? Okay. And yeah, there goes my internship.
what did you learn?
Oh,
Bricks.
Bricks?
I mean, like, my internship's supposed to be like us going to another province and doing some kind of a project there about constructions on that province or something.
What are you supposed to do there?
Help with constructions. Like, my campus has a lot of engineers, right, working at the campus, and they're spread out in all of China doing their own projects and all, like, let's say in Beijing, Shanghai, or where other cities, other provinces. So yeah, we just got sent to one of my campus alumni, and there it's gonna be like, yeah, come join on the construction, and then we just have to like sightsee, help a bit, look what they're doing, and prepare a report about what you did.
Is there like a
Basically my
dorm
internship.
in each of the like the internship place, or
For us, we're supposed to be like seated in a hotel, which
that
I
sounds good?
look forward to actually. Yeah, I kind of look forward to like the first time of me like coming to the campus and like my seniors telling stories about their internships and all. I was like, damn, I want that to happen.
And then
But then reality says otherwise.
they said no.
They say no. But you know, like the Chinese students, like I'm in the international class, right? And then there's the local class. The locals class professor is really, really strict. Like, there's still, like, even though it's online, the teacher still went to the other province and they still need to have like the internship where, or like a whole day of looking at the Zoom meeting, basically.
Yikes. That is
So
actually insane.
It's like from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You just have to sit in front of your Zoom meeting, and yeah, that sucks, right?
That's rough, buddy.
I feel like out
There
of
goes.
all of us, the COVID-19 hit JS the most.
Yes, the most.
I can't see my snow. I can't buy things during 11/11. Can't get my internship.
What's with 11/11?
Discounts.
11th
You know,
of
this year I was
November.
planning to buy I want to buy a new PC spare part, like an upgrade, right? Yeah, it's not possible. Kind of sad.
It's cheaper because it's way cheaper there than it is here.
In China, I remember like a GTX 1060 is supposed to be like 3 or 4 million, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yep. In here,
But
it's. I think now the
11/11,
price.
it drops.
I think now
a
the price
bit.
is a bit lower. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's far lower.
During 11/11, you see some people sell it at 50% price.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I should have actually
you know-
asked you to get one.
I bought a PC in my place, in my dorm, in my room in China. It's the spec is like i5 generation 9, and it's GTX 1060. I bought it with only like 6 million total.
yeah.
With monitor, keyboard, and motherboard and all.
Yeah. That
Wow,
is,
that's so good.
and
Imagine.
comparing that to my computer, which is like 13 mil, that's like a bargain. That's like a huge bargain.
Back to
It's
internship.
China.
Yeah, back to internship. I'm kind of sad though. Like the thing I'm sad about is actually not about the internship. It's about me going to other provinces. Like while I'm in other countries, right? There's nothing wrong with like going for sightseeing.
Ah, yes. That
And
actually sounds really exciting.
He wants
And
to
it's
explore the
paid
world.
by the campus. We don't have to even pay a penny.
And in a hotel
Hotel.
with snow.
Actually,
A week.
nice, man.
A week full of internships. Supposed to be fun. But yeah. And
It's
the teacher
so
said,
sad.
I don't think you guys are gonna have internship next year. Or if you guys want, you can just join like your juniors internship.
I'm not even gonna have internship in like next year. Yeah, next year. I'm actually no. My internship is at my last semester. Wait, sorry. On my 7th semester. So yeah, my 4th year. It's still very long.
Yeah, I
I
decide.
have like 2 more years.
That's it, Jess?
Yeah, sadness.
Sounds so depressed.
My
Your
internship.
voice.
Every time we talk about where he is from, he just goes sad.
What he has lost.
I lost everything.
What did it cost? Everything.
What did you get? Nothing.
Nothing. I don't even remember what I've studied for the last year.
Yeah, okay. Let's move on from the sea of depression.
Yeah, our podcast always finds a way to be depressing.
You guys can.
Because life is depressing.
If I graduated, you guys can hire me to make magical buildings. Trust me.
Magical buildings.
I'll
like
hire you to
stairs.
build my underground laboratory.
Stairs that lead to nowhere.
I'm starting
Doors
to
that
trust
open.
you less and less.
That's right, JS. I'll ask you to build my illegal underground laboratory.
We still have to build our
As-
studio.
As long as it doesn't end up being a huge ass circle and it requires human sacrifices, I'm cool. I'm cool.
I mean, it'll probably require human sacrifices, but I prefer the term human test subjects.
All right.
Human.
All right.
Let's not go there. Anyways, yes. Jerry, you said you'll have your internship in like 2 years,
Yeah.
and
It's
so
probably
far,
gonna be.
yeah. What
It's
are
probably
your
gonna be the same.
expectations?
More like I feel like it might be like Rafi's, Because honestly, I am planning to intern in our old school.
However,
Because that's
listening to Rafi's story,
I'm scared. I'm
I mean,
genuinely
there's
scared.
fun in that.
It's gonna be the same everywhere, unless like you get to intern in like I don't know lab school. It's probably gonna be the
Rafi,
same.
Rafi,
What's up?
He's sleeping.
I think he's on his bed.
What's
in his
up?
bed. Yeah.
I think
No,
he's
I was
unconscious.
watching anime.
Okay. Do you
What's
have
up?
any tips for Jerry who might intern like you?
No,
Are you
don't.
gonna,
It's your tips.
where are you
Don't.
gonna intern though?
Maybe
If
I
he
don't know. Maybe
plans-
in our old school.
Yeah, in the old
Probably in
school.
our old school.
In the old school?
Yeah, so same like
in
you.
our old school. maybe.
Okay, just be patient, Jerry. Just be patient.
That's it.
I have a very short fuse. I think I'm not gonna last long there.
So before interning there, I had a very short fuse as well. And then I learned to be patient with the
Okay.
students. So yeah, you'll
Alright.
get there, Jerry.
Patience training.
Maybe it will
Yeah.
help your character development, you know?
Maybe, perhaps.
I was quite introverted, right? And then when I became a teacher, I had to be a lot more extroverted, and then I became like this.
Like this.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Just be patient, Jerry. They're students. They're still learning.
Okay, you can go back to your anime now. So,
I'm still
Don't be
listening
so
to you
harsh,
guys anyway, so-
Dika. Don't be so harsh.
I'm still listening to you guys, so yeah, multitasking.
okay. So yeah, Jerry, that is your current plan, yeah?
Or I might, I don't know, find either, because like I remembered like also like if I can also take an apprenticeship for like if I want to go the translator route as well. So I'm also considering that.
Hey,
I'm
I'm
heavily
also a
considering that.
translator.
Yeah, but I'm apprenticing. I'm probably just gonna choose the apprentice route first.
Ooh.
When during internship at least.
Apprentice sounds cooler.
Yeah.
And you get paid, right?
Yeah, no. For apprentice, basically I only get paid like a small amount all the time. But then like if basically my mentor basically like if he chooses to work, then basically like he asks for help. I'm probably just only gonna pay like a small sum maybe. But I think it's fine. If I don't get paid at all, I think it's also fine because experience.
If you intern or have like an apprenticeship outside of our country, you get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess
Apprenticeship is usually
experience.
called paid. Internship depends though.
Internship really depends.
But mostly they do pay you.
Hopefully I find one that pays me.
That would be so nice.
And my internship, they paid me like only enough for the transport.
Oof. Okay. But hey, luckily for me, if I'm not hoping if COVID lasts that long, but if it still lasts that long, at least I don't have to spend my pocket money for transport.
Well, true.
So
Oh yeah, translating or even teaching it, you can work from home.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to share?
No, that's mostly it. I don't know. I mean, I can't say much because I haven't even,
Yeah.
future is very uncertain right now. So yeah.
Yeah, we can have like an update episode in the future if this podcast
Like
is still going,
3 more
hopefully.
years.
It probably will.
We'll see.
I'm hoping for the best though.
We'll see.
A lot
But
can
yeah,
change
hoping
in
for the best.
3 years.
And I'll definitely try to keep it going, of course.
A lot can change in a week, but we'll see.
A lot more.
Okay.
A lot more can change in a year. So yeah.
See, we all just went to the depressing pit again. Okay, next.
It's instinctual at this point, I think.
Yeah, this podcast is too realistic. So,
But that's what makes us relatable.
Ben,
Life
It's
is not
our
always
core. Yes,
challenging.
Josh.
So yes, you have experienced, or is it like so far you just learned theory, or any
I
lab work?
guess if you wanna consider me going down to a village and taking people's blood sugar and taking people's blood pressure as internships, that's like the closest thing I have to like a proper internship.
What semester are you in again?
I'm just in my third semester. I did like that thing on my second semester. So I guess a bit of context. Have I told you this? But like so like on all the first sem students. So basically like as part of our curriculum we have this thing called a not pet village. I call it a pet village, but like they call it like an adopted village. But I call it a pet village because a pet village sounds like does not sound that good, so just call it like an adopted village. So like the faculty adopts a village, and then like as part of the curriculum, the pre-med students are supposed to do what is called like community development on that village, and then like this community development has like two phases. There's like the community assessment, and then there's the actual community development programs. So like the community development programs overseen by like the third years, I think, like second or third years, I forget. And then like the data used to like determine the programs to be implemented in that village is partly gathered from the what is called community assessment, which is partly done by first years actually, like by literally sem 1. You get sent down to a village, you take people's blood pressure, you take people's blood pressure, you take people's blood glucose levels, you take people's vaccination history. And yeah, that's like the closest thing I've had to internship. As for my impression, I don't know. I guess I found how difficult it is to actually talk to people. Like that's like part why I dread actual clinical rotation so much, because like I found out that I suck at talking to people even more so than I thought. Even more so, what else? Though, like I can't say the experience is unpleasant. It's like the experience is pretty pleasant, especially with some of the people there are like a pretty pleasant company. They're pretty pleasant to talk to. I guess like surprisingly that makes me sound like a dick, but yeah, surprisingly they're pretty pleasant to talk to. That makes me sound like a dick, but whatever. What else? Oh, I guess like my most memorable memory is actually just like, I think I've told this already. There's like one family, they have a cat. They have several cats actually, but like this one cat in particular just took a shower, so it was fluffy as all hell.
Oh.
And here I was, like with clipboard in hand, stethoscope ready, trying to act professional as fuck, trying to resist every urge, every nerve in my body just to pick up that cat and smudge my face in. I managed, but not without regret. But I managed.
Can you like ask the person like after you finish like can I pet your cat, something like that?
I mean, I could, but I'm not socially, I'm not exactly equipped to ask that kind of question.
True.
It's just like a certain, I don't have the audacity. I mean, I have a lot of audacity, but not for that, but not for social interaction. I guess. And then like, I don't know, just this one dude who has like has really high blood pressure, and like I fucking panic. What the hell is wrong with this dude? Like fucking, I think it was like 200, really high blood pressure. But then like turns out the dude was just did some like construction work. Okay, so no wonder. And then like what? I fucked up a guy's finger prick, so like I had to prick the guy 3 times.
How?
That was fun.
Fun.
I don't know. I mean, like, it was fun, like fidgeting with the needles, panicking. Oh fuck! Oh shit! What am I supposed to do now? Fuck.
Understandable.
Oh god.
Very understandable.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's not exactly it's like just like to sum it up. It's not an unpleasant experience. Not exactly a pleasant experience either, but it's not something I'd willfully try to repeat, try to search for, but I'm inevitably going to, encounter that. That's literally my job, my entire job. So yeah, there's that. That's like the closest thing to my internship. And I guess like in future, my proper quote unquote internship, there's like two things. There's like the what is effectively an internship. Before I graduate, like I have to graduate, like I have to pass through what they call it, clinical rotation. I guess you can call that internship as well. But then like that aside, there's also this thing called internship Big I, which requires me to graduate. So I actually have to graduate first. I actually have to be sworn in as a doctor first before I can start this Big I internship. But like to actually receive my certificate to practice, I need to go through that internship, and like that internship revolves like being in what do you call it? Being in a primary tier, like a hospital for X months, being in a health center for X months, and being like in a really what do you call it? A really secluded, a really rural area for a couple months as well. Which, like, can't say I'm looking for it, but like, it's something I have to do, and it's something I have to be good at if I want to be good at my job. I guess that's it. Again, not much for me, because like I haven't actually done shit. Hopefully one day I can flex like Natasha.
I look forward to it.
Yeah,
Yes.
you'll be able to flex when you stop panicking.
When I stop panicking. I mean, like, I panic internally. It's not like I externally panic. But, like, yeah, once I stop panicking, that'll be a huge step.
Alright.
I want to flex.
Okay, Rafi. Okay.
You're already
Before
you're already flexing just by finishing your internship. Okay.
Okay, right. So before I finished my internship, the school celebrated 20 years anniversary, right? And then I was told to come in front, and then one of the founders had to say some stuff, blah blah blah, and then he said, "Thank you to the first student who wanted to become a teacher." And I was like, do I really want to be a teacher? But I feel so honored. But yeah, that was me flexing.
Actually, the first.
Yeah.
That's sad. That is actually sad.
I know,
Honestly speaking, it is actually sad.
but it's nice to be the first.
Yeah. You get that's like lifetime bragging rights.
Well done, Rafi. Congratulations.
But I'm still not sure if I want to be a teacher or not. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. Dika,
Yeah.
take it away.
Just an additional thing. One thing, when I heard like Ben mention panic, I just imagined that meme where like Ben say he's operating on someone, and then he says like, "Okay, don't worry, Ben. It's gonna be okay." And then the patient says, "My name is not Ben." And then Ben says, "I know, it's me."
But my name is me. Yeah. That's exactly how I having to psych myself up.
Okay then. I thought since Glenn isn't joining us today, it would be faster, but it's almost 2 hours
Apparently
again.
not.
I really should work on that.
Life finds a way.
Yes, I'm very sorry, listeners. I guess my New Year's resolution is that try to cut down our podcast duration a bit.
Actually, you should try to set up a poll. If we have enough viewers, I don't know. Do we have enough listeners to set up a poll?
No,
I don't
You
think
want
so.
longer
But it's
episodes?
fine.
but
How many followers do we have on Instagram?
Maybe
Not
people
much.
like listening to us ramble on about our lives.
maybe.
Like some
knows?
old men and women, or women, I guess.
now we can just keep going as it is. I'll try my best to not make it too long. Because, yeah, I spoke too long as well, many unnecessary information, I guess. But anyways,
We like unnecessary informations.
Yes, there's no such thing as TMI in our ranks. In fact, we would like as much information as humanly possible.
Anyways, yeah. That's all for this episode. Thank you again for joining me in another episode. And we'll hopefully be able to make an update episode about internship. We'll be talking about, like, for those who have jobs, about jobs. So, yeah, that's all for today. Thank you also for the listeners for listening. And again, goodbye. Thank you and goodbye, everyone.
Thank you, listeners.
Thank you.
We love you.
Yo.
Have a good night's sleep.
Have a good night, morning, or evening nap.
Wherever you are.
Have a good morning,
evening, good night, whatever.
Morning, night,
Take
afternoon,
care and
noon.
stay safe.
Yeah, stay
Don't
safe,
forget to
guys.
enjoy
Stay safe.
life.
That is our invitation for you to slack off. Let's say.
Thank you very much, everyone, for listening. I'll put links to the music in the show notes. And as always, if you want to ask some questions, share your stories, or just say hi, maybe you need a friend to talk to, you can reach us on Instagram at NotOurPodcast. See you next episode, and have a great life.